McLino, say hi. Say hi to everybody. McLino, hi everybody. That is my cat. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. I love my cat. Hey Joshua. Hey TNT. TNT, how have you been feeling? Okay, Josh, you've been coming in first. Okay. I'm gonna have to send y'all something for being first. Okay. I won't be able to do it till Friday. How y'all been doing? How have you guys been doing? Well, you know me, I always got something to say about something. And just my observations. Um, there is a wonderful, great YouTuber. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me turn the TV down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Mm, mm. Okay. There is a great YouTuber by the name of Tisa Tales. And I have been watching Tisa Tales for a while. And, oh boy, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I got you. Hold on, y'all. I have my heating pad on. Thanks for being first. There is a great YouTuber by the name of Tisa Tales, who I have been watching for a couple of years. And most recently, Tisa Tales was covering the Diddy trial, which I have calmed down. I'm over the Diddy trial. You know, it is what it is. It showed me the mentality of our people and the way we think. Again, I will stand by my statements that we like men that abuse women. We like men that have to drug women to get the poon nanny. We like men that do nothing but treat women bad and men. Tisa Tales is a YouTuber that's coming up, and she's like, hey, I don't like this man. I don't like, thank you. I don't like men that abuse women because for some reason, our people, my people, think it's okay to be with the man that beats you. Some people are still traumatized by growing up in a home looking at their parents fight, then acting like everything was okay. Some people thought that this was normal behavior because they saw their parents fight. Okay, that ain't normal behavior. No man should be putting their hands on a woman. You have women that are now standing up and saying, you men that do this, you are a POS, a piece of shit. You want to fight a woman, but you won't fight a man in the streets. Again, I'm going to say it again. A man that puts their hands on a woman is a piece of shit. You are fighting a woman and you know you can't beat her. You know she's not gonna win. So Tisa Tells is a young, beautiful woman that is growing up, and she's speaking about men that are abusers. A lot of women have been traumatized, and boys have been traumatized of seeing this type of behavior growing up, where some of them, they think that, you know, fighting your woman is okay. Whipping your woman is all right. And then people come over and everybody acts like it's okay. And you done just saw your daddy whoop your mama, or you done looked at your uncles beat your aunties. And y'all think that this is normal. And so therefore, we are continuing the cycle of abuse. You continuing the cycle of abuse, thinking this is normal. Hey, Frank, and it ain't normal behavior. No man should be putting their hands on a woman. So we have this beautiful content creator who is black, beautiful. She wears her half wigs, and she is standing on her business talking about abusive, no good, dirty men that abuse women. And you people, y'all do not like her. You do not like Tisa Tills because Tisa Tills is standing her ground. She was giving you play by play of what was going on in the Diddy trial, coming out, giving her opinion, which Tisa Tills should be respected for giving her opinion. Everybody that is a YouTuber and a content creator, people are giving you their opinions and how they feel about a situation. And instead of us trying to find a common ground, you know, to be able to move forward to stop this generational curse of men abusing women, we get mad at the messenger and we're so jealous hearted. You're mad because she's telling the truth about a piece of shit of a man that puts their hands on a woman. So Tisa Tells was reporting on the Diddy trial, giving her opinion, her take on the piece of shit of man that Diddy is for putting his hands on a woman. And she goes on Nancy Grace. She has been getting great coverage, and I'm glad. I like Nancy Grace. I have been following Nancy Grace when Nancy Grace was on HLN, and Nancy Grace was reporting on children being abused, different things that was happening in the world. And one thing I can say about Nancy Grace is Nancy Grace fought for all kids. It didn't matter what their race, color, nothing. She was for the kids. And so I've been following Nancy Grace, let me see, since like the 2000s. Now, Nancy Grace, she gives her opinion. She finds people disgusting too. Sometimes I didn't agree with her, but for the most part, what she was doing, I had no problems with her. So when Tisa Tells was going on Nancy Grace, reporting on the trial, reporting on the piece of shit that Diddy is for being an abuser, you know, even if you do not like her opinion, as Mr. Frank Meadows Jr. says, even if you don't agree with somebody, you don't have to disrespect them. Now let me tell you, my little nephews, oh my goodness, Mouthpiece, APT2, and that doggone Breezy, Omega, they be over here having a girl pulling her hair out, but they are young and I respect them. And even though I be like, I can't with y'all today, I don't disrespect them. I do not call them out of their names. I do not call them young, dumb, stupid, ignorant. I do not say that they are haters. You know, everything that I see, the YouTubers, the content creators saying about Tisa Tales, y'all all have done it. And you black women, we should all be standing behind a woman that's standing up and speaking her mind about an abuser. So if you don't like Tisa Tales because she is reporting her opinions and how she feels about a piece of a shit man, any man that puts their hands on women, and again, us women, myself included, we are emotional creatures, okay? And so if you stand for something and your fight in life is, I don't like men that abuse women, I don't like men that fight women, I don't like men that, you know, they punch women in their face, they break their nose. She has that right to state her opinion. And none of us should like these type of people. We should be trying to come together and get them some type of help on why a piece of shit of a man has to put their hands on a woman and fight them. We do not need another generation of women thinking that this is what love is because a man fights you and then the next day he buys you flowers, takes you shopping, you know, and it doesn't matter if it happens from Hollywood to in the community or in the homes. It's the same tactic. They beat your asses, okay? They beat you up, they fight you, and then you are in shock because this isn't the person that you fell in love with. And so you gotta process, hey, White Down TV, you've gotta process what has happened because this ain't the person you fell in love with. And so a lot of women are always looking for that person that you fell in love with, but now they have been exposed as being an abuser. Report all abusers. Take pictures. Tell their families they no good. They fight women. This is not normal behavior. And it's not normal behavior to be attacking a content creator, having a black man walk up to a woman and disrespect her because she does not like a black man or any man that puts their hands on women. All of you people that are hating on Tisa Tills, shame on you. Shame on you for hating her, for standing up for what she believes in, not paying y'all ignorant people no attention, moving on because you're a special type of people. If you think it's normal and you're sitting up defending a man that beats women, it's not normal behavior. But no, then everything that they're accusing, yeah, she's a YouTuber. I'm going to show you. She's a YouTuber and she's passionate about what she believes in. She's passionate about what she believes in. And so, my people, we hate her guts. They talking about her. They bashing her. They calling her liars. Because she's reporting on these dirty, no good people in the world. She's reporting on them. She's reporting on their disgusting behavior. She's reporting on what some people have lived their entire lives. Some people cannot have a successful relationship because they think it's normal to have a man fight you. Love should never hurt. Love should never be about punches and bruises. But yet, somebody that doesn't like these piece of shit of people that put their hands on people, that have put their hands on people, jumped on them, because that's what they really are. They are a piece of shit of a person. They have put their hands on people when they are sick, when they down, when they in a cast. They just want to fight. They are abusers and they need help. But then they go around and they play the victim. Some people have grown up in homes where they think this is normal. So you have a woman such as Tisa Kills saying, no, they're a piece of shit, which they are. You are a piece of shit. You got mental problems. You got mental illness going on. Any man or anybody that puts their hands on people and then they go around and play victim. So Tisa Tells is going around minding her own business, reporting her opinion on how she feels against about a person, which she has that right to. And if you don't like her, you don't like her channel, you just don't have to go. But no, you sorry ignorant people have been putting her names in titles, calling her liars. You're mad, you're jealous hearted because she's moving up in the world and y'all are staying stagnant because you're haters. You know, you won't receive any type of blessing if you have to dog out another person to get it. All I've seen on YouTube is Tisa tells is a liar. Tisa tells is this. Tisa tells is that. Y'all so mad that this lady has moved up a notch. The spirit of jealousy and haterism. And y'all are attacking this woman because she has a great, beautiful spirit. And I really like her. Frank Meadows says, my daughter knows that if any man ever puts his hands on them, it will never happen again. Well, that's why we have to give kudos to Method Man. You know, he saw that man with a situation that had happened 10 years ago. And it's like, baby boy, whenever I see you, whenever I catch you for messing with my daughter, it's going down. And Method Man stood on business. And it's unfortunate that P. Diddy never got his butt whooped. But you know, he was too busy putting stuff in people's drinks. You know, y'all saying the women wanted it. People that went to a party or a house and, you know, he was too busy drugging people. That's probably why he never got his butt beat. He was too busy blackmailing people, putting them in situations, uncomfortable situations. P. Diddy, okay, your girl, Christine, that shithead who attacked Tisa has his own DV case that was put, that has him out on parole. He violated his parole by going to New York without permission, as well as by showing he has pew-pews in his home on live. Wow. Tisa Till was attacked by another YouTuber. He was talking about her, calling her names. Can you imagine? This is how sick our society is. That I'm hearing this YouTuber that attacked her, he is another abuser, has his own domestic violence going on. And y'all hate the woman that much that y'all sitting on here thinking that it was great for a man to attack a woman who has a history of domestic violence. You can't make this mess up with my people. We are a certain type of special people. We like everything that's bad. None of you people should be supporting a man that attacked a woman for giving her opinion. When are y'all going to stand for something? And you black women, y'all need to be rallying behind her, regardless, whatever. Right now, everybody should be rallying behind this woman Nobody should be supporting that man for disrespecting a woman. That, and this man has his own domestic violence stuff going on. Y'all a special type of people. So you hate a woman that is talking about a man who's a piece of shit. And then y'all sit back and now y'all don't like her. Y'all think it was funny and it's just funny that this man was out there attacking a black woman because y'all think this is normal. You know, I don't know what to say about my people. I don't know what to say. Y'all are so dysfunctional. You like everything that's bad. You don't stand for nothing good. And I can't mind my own business. I can't. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I try to mind my own business, but this stuff has gotten me shook. Shook to the core. It's got me. Uh-uh. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my God. Frank, Frank, that was. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Mm, I've got to. I just hit. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, child. Hold on. Frank Meadows. Yeah, society is backwards. Hold on, y'all. I was on my phone. Okay. Frank Meadows, that was an accident. Jesus Christ, I gotta fix that. So yeah, society is backwards these days. Good is bad and bad is good. Um, shoot, y'all, hold on. Frank Meadows, that was an accident. I'm on my phone and I'm trying to fix it. So anyway, I'm looking at YouTubers talking about Tisa Tells is a liar. She's this and she's that. And I'm looking at you disgusting women go after your beautiful. Mm. Oh my God, y'all. Hold on. It's a shame too. I watched Tisa's cover and I never heard her lie and only heard her opinion based on fact. And let me tell you something. For some reason, oh, where is Frank at? I gotta shoot. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I done made a doggone mistake. Mhm. Hold on. Frank Meadows, that was a mistake. Okay. Boy, boy, boy. So, let me tell you something. It's a lot of things. Like, I know there are girls that will chase and hunt men down. Jesus Christ. Frank Meadows, I am trying. Mm, oh boy. Y'all know I accidentally hit a button, but I think his comment is still up there. Frank Meadows, that was an accident. So, men have been jumping on women since the beginning of time. Okay? A lot of people done grew up seeing this type of behavior and they think that it's normal. You got a new generation of people that's coming up saying, no, this ain't normal. People should not be putting their hands on people. It's not right. And y'all want to be mad. Y'all want to be mad. I don't get it. I do not get it. I know some women that have had their butts whooped for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And hold on, I got to. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make this right with Frank Meadows. This is crazy. I was on my phone and I hit something, but I can still. Okay, let me see. Permissions. I made a mistake and actually hit a button, and Frank Meadows got kicked out of the studio, and I've got to make this right because he was spitting knowledge. Hold on. Oh, you said it's okay. I still hear you. Okay, I gotta. Oh, okay, but you can still post. You can still post. Okay, I don't know what happened. I'm on this phone, but Tisa Tills is a woman that is saying no. This ain't great behavior. And y'all think it's okay. Y'all think it's funny that a black man attacked her because she was talking about a piece of a shit of a man that beats women. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. What is wrong with you people? Have all of you people lost your mind? Do y'all not want some of this stuff fixed? To have people put hands on you does something to you mentally, especially if it's supposed to be somebody that loves and cares for you. Love is not supposed to hurt. And so, yeah, they're jealous of Tisa Tails. They're jealous of her. They're jealous. The spirit of jealousy. All of us women, no matter who we love, from your daddies, your uncles, your celebrities, your family, friends, wrong is wrong. And these folks need to be called out on their shit. But you can't do that because, you know, everybody wants to argue. They want to argue. A piece of any man that or woman that puts their hands on people, you're a sorry sack of shit, is what you are. You won't fight nobody in the streets. And then y'all sit here, y'all looking at a man attack this woman over her opinion, and y'all think it's okay. Y'all think that's okay. What it shows to me that y'all are some ignorant, jealous ass people. You're jealous of her success. I never heard Tisa talk about other bloggers. She was always nice and friendly. She don't like Diddy. She has that right to her opinion. I know a lot of people don't like people that I love. I do. Am I mad at them? No. 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 Frank, your comments are still showing up. I'm going to have to fix this. But y'all abusers. You abusers. Y'all love each other. So because Piece of Tail don't like an abuser, y'all want to call her federal informants. Y'all want to talk about this young, beautiful girl with great coverage talking about her. We should all be rallying behind her. People right now should be like, people should be open and honest. People need to be saying right now, I'm messed up. I saw my parents fight. I can't have a successful relationship. My parents fought. Somebody knocked on the door. We got ourselves together and we just act like nothing happened. Everybody thought we was the perfect family, and they don't know the trauma that was imposed on kids seeing a man jump on a woman. So the men, the boys of the family, this is what they see. So that's what they do. They see other family members put their hands on people. So that's what they do. And then some girls think that this is the way it should be because this is all they know. Some people, abuse is all they know. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to sit down and say, we need some therapy. Y'all would rather talk about Tisa Tales, call her everything but a child of God, call her a liar. And nobody, nobody, when you look at this man attacking her, they should have been asking him, do you feel good attacking a woman? But y'all, y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna do the right thing. Y'all not gonna stand up for what is right. None of y'all. You're not. You're just not gonna do it. The world is upside down now. I can't mind my own business. I can't do it because this affects our community. It affects our families. And it's awful that some people think abuse, putting your hands on people, is the thing to do. And a lot of abuse is learned behavior. Learned behavior. Okay? Love should never hurt. Love should never be a black eye. Somebody pulling your hair out. Somebody wanting to fight you. And you mad at a woman being attacked because she's talking about a piece of shit of a man and she's being attacked by another man. All of you content creators and YouTubers, do your shows based on your opinions and your feelings and your emotions. See, with me, you gonna get it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. I ain't hiding who I am. I'm just the real me. And I did get all emotional last week. I've been praying to my higher power to find some type of peace, to hope this man can be redeemed because there is redemption. But as long as we got people that's not holding these abusers accountable, you're attacking people that brings the information. You're sitting here applauding a man that's verbally attacking a woman. Shows your character. You're a piece of shit as well. Any of y'all that's talking about Tisa tails, y'all ain't shit. You can't make this up. Instead of y'all getting behind this beautiful, intelligent woman who's making a stance for something, y'all are attacking her on her opinions. And for the life of me, I would never understand why we love people that do us dirty, that do us wrong, that put hands on people. We need a reset. Anybody that's hating on Tisa tells you are jealous of her success. Because if you were truly a real woman, what y'all calling yourself queens and goddesses, you should be rallying behind Tisa Tales. And you should be outraged that a man attacked her for voicing her opinion. But y'all can't do that. I say black women and men, because some of you men act like women. See, Mr. Frank Meadows Jr. and people like Method Man, and any of these people that spoke out saying they got daughters. If I would you want your daughter, some man beating your daughter? Would you? Hold on. Some of y'all do not like Tisa Tales because she is standing up for something that we, that people have accepted for years, and it's time out. You people that sat there and you thought it was cool for another black man to be attacking a black woman that is talking about a person that's an abuser. You need some mental help. All of y'all content creators. I'm just a small YouTuber. I thank God I get a check every month. I'm not trying to get rich on YouTube. I don't want to be controlled. It's my opinions. If people don't like it, you don't have to listen to me. You know, I'm trying to stand for something. I'm praying that one day, you know, evil Good will win. I'm having faith that good will win. I'm an emotional creature too, because some of this stuff that we see going on, a lot of us have experienced. And some of y'all want to act like you grew up in the perfect families, the perfect homes. And some of y'all, it was hell. Some of y'all don't want to say, yeah, that shit it was messed up. This ain't the way it's supposed to be. Love ain't supposed to hurt. We are supposed to be finding solutions, solutions to be able to have great, successful relationships, to be great, great women and men. But you can't have them because people don't want to look in the mirror at self. You rather hate a Tisa tells. You rather talk about somebody else than to look at your abusive ass in the mirror. Some of y'all can't even look at in the mirror. Some of y'all got some scars and wounds that are so deep that you rather blame a person that's saying this type of behavior is wrong. We want this curse to be broken. They ain't right. You are an abuser. You are the reason that people act the way they act because they saw your dirty behavior. Can you imagine what Diddy's sons are? When you think that this type of behavior is okay, beating on women, like, do you even love your mama? Do you love your mama? The one that's done raised you? Do you love your daughter? But you hate Tisa Tales for standing up, finding an abuser to be a dirty, low down piece of shit. Y'all are giving victory to a dirty son of a gun. You're praising them, but you're disliking a woman that says, this man, he's a piece of shit. He beats women. Oh my God, it's too much. So you rather attack her and let the cycle keep going. You can't make this stuff up. I have to look out my window to be like, am I in the real world? We are living in a society now where somebody that is standing up want to give you their opinion that that is giving your opinion on a piece of shit of a person that would not even spit on you if you was on fire and y'all going all out dogging out people that's reporting on these dirty, no good, low life men that treat women like they're a piece of dirt. This is the beautiful Tisa Tales. Outside the courthouse, some people were looking for me. I heard they. I love her. I said, "Well, if everybody getting clicks and views off of my name, I might as well pop up and tell y'all what really happened." Y'all, let's get into Tisa Tales. Okay, first of all, hi, my name is Tisa. A rural informant. I decided to come clean. Here is my employee ID. See her employee ID? Here's my employee ID, and I want to thank all the YouTube sleuths and y'all calling her federal informants for speaking her mind, but you not concerned about the chef that's fearing for her life right now, who's wrote the judge letters. You not concerned about Little Rod. You're worrying about a blogger speaking her mind. You're not worried about all of these unalive people that have come up missing around this. Creators that got it together. Again, I want to come clean. Here is my employee ID. As you can clearly see, I work for the FBI branch of the YouTube, and this is my employee ID. It's time to come clean. Y'all listen. What is going on? Let me just say this, okay? I've been chilling. I've been by the pool. Y'all see the tan. I have been barbecuing. I have been minding my own business. The Diddy trial was a circus. But can I also say I have been entertained? I've been entertained just having a key, eating my cherries, eating my watermelon, floating around, and having a key. My family has been having a key too, out of all the lies and rumors that have been circulating about me. But you know what? I am going to address everyone and give you guys a little background. Tisa, what actually happened. Tisa, I think that is so great. Don't let these haters get you down. You gotta keep on moving. Just like a lot of us that have been betrayed by dirty folks, by having losers in our life, inviting losers into our families and into our homes. People that ain't about shit that you allowed into your life that turned out to be your backstabbers. Just keep on moving, Tisa tells. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. And while they throwing dirt on your name, Tisa, I'm going to be giving you flowers. Because the haterism is so real. So real. Some people wouldn't even know a good, true person, even when they happen. because they're so dirty themselves. You people that's hating on Tisa Tells, this is unbelievable. I want Tisa Tells to receive an Emmy, a YouTube Emmy, anything, because she gave us great coverage. Great coverage. Tisa Tells has her right to express her opinion. I have people that's not even speaking to me right now because my stance on immigration, hey, and I'ma still keep feeling the way I have. You know, they've milked the system, taken advantage of the government. That's my stance. But hey, you know, people rather be mad with you than to respect your opinion or maybe have a conversation and say, well, if they're really your friend, see, real friends talk about things. Real friends clear the air. But these people don't know how to be real friends. They attack you.
Because unlike a lot of people, I was there from the beginning. A lot of content creators were, and I noticed they are the ones being quiet, but being quiet because they're not haters, right? But I was there from the beginning, and I'm going to actually give y'all.
So, they're talking about Tisa Tells. They are giving her the business because they're she stands for something. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She got attacked by another YouTube blogger. And apparently, they say that this man has his own case of domestic violence. Allegedly, I don't know this to be true. I have not said any name, but all of these people, all of you birds of a feather, all of y'all stick together. Birds of a feather flock together. Because if you was truly a person that was trying to make a difference, there is no way in any shape, form, or fashion that you should be supporting a man that attacked a woman based on her opinion. But you jealous, insecure people, y'all rather hate her and still continue the cycle of haterism, attack the black woman, because she's talking about these dirty piece of shit of people that put their paws on people. And that ain't normal behavior. And all of y'all talking about she's lying, she can give her opinion based on her emotions, on how she feels. And she should be respected. And she should not be attacked. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Because this shift, since we are in the age of Aquarius, where everything is being revealed, maybe one day y'all people will start standing up for right and call people out and say, I love you, but you dirty. I love you, but you're an abuser. I love you. You a con artist. I love you, but we need to get you some help. I love you. Let's have an intervention. But it's too easy for y'all to put the blame on somebody else, and they're putting the blame on Tisa Tails because they're jealous of her success, and she's not bothered by you people that think it's okay for men to attack women. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Again, the cycle of abuse continues. It continues. Y'all love men that beat women. Y'all love everything bad. Y'all love it. Y'all love it. Y'all never gonna do anything about it. And you wonder why people are so disrespectful. You wonder why people no longer care about people. You wonder why people don't want to be around you low down, dirty, toxic people. Because all y'all do is you're repeating this cycle. You're not finding any type of solution. It's a revolving cycle. The generational curse is still going on, and you people love men that beat women. You think it's normal behavior. The boys will become abusers. The girls will think that's love. And the cycle continues. Tisa tells, I wish you the best. You are a beautiful, smart, intelligent woman who happens to be black. And I hate that you are being attacked by all of the black YouTubers, content creators, for clicks and views because they don't stand for anything. They are not backing you up and saying, y'all know that wasn't right because they are jealous of your success. The spirit of jealousy is running rampant. So let me show y'all the beautiful Tisa Tails.
Exceptional. I'm gonna actually give y'all. But can y'all hear me? Sorry. I'm going to actually give y'all what actually happened. Okay, and I'm gonna address it all in order, which means I'm not just gonna jump around. First of all, right? Um, the key. It was a key. First of all, let me just say this. Tattletales, I saw y'all out there windmilling for me in the streets. We are family, and you don't play about me just like I don't play about y'all, right? I do not play about y'all. Y'all don't play about me. I saw y'all in the streets windmilling. But you guys, let me just say this. You guys, fine. Listen, what happened at the courthouse? What nobody worried. Y'all, if you didn't know, because a lot of people are making up this thing because I'm silent, they think, baby, my man kept two armed guards on me the entirety of the court case. Everybody, whether they wanted to see it or not, saw my armed guards from the day I.
Now, this is shame that this woman had to have bodyguards because we know Diddy, Diddy, the dirt scumbag that he is, uh, We know people have come unalived. We know people have been threatened. You know, you never know. He might send his goons after you. So anybody that was against Diddy out there, you got to worry about his goons attacking you. And then you got to worry about the regular people attacking you because they're jealous that you're beautiful and that you're talking about a piece of shit of a man that beats women. You can't make this stuff up. We cannot make this stuff up. Um, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I got all okay. See Frank opinions. Hey Frank, okay. Yeah, females are just jealous of how beautiful and intelligent she is. And the men either. They are jealous of her success. Hold on, y'all. I'm so scared to, yeah, they trying to bully her. Yeah, she got noticed. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Pan. Tisa tells, hey, Justa T. Y'all, I'm scared to touch the buttons because I made a mistake. You know, the few subscribers I have, um, you know, I want to keep y'all. Hey, Jose. Um, and so to attack a woman, you know, to attack a woman that is making great moves, a woman that makes it be known that I don't like men that beat women, they're scumbags, and we should be standing behind her. We should not like any people that physically abuse people, physically or mentally or financially abuse people. So Tisa tells Pan,
To the day I left. Some days I only had one arm guard because the other one might have been sick, but that was not right.
she
My man
is
had
a
two arm
YouTuber
guards on me
that was covering
during the trial.
the Diddy trial, and she was approached by a male YouTuber dissing her, calling her names. They were they were attacking the woman throughout the trial, trying to really send her off, and she kept ignoring them because they wanted to really see her act, you know, ghetto and ghetto fabulous and hood, but she act like the professional woman that she is and didn't give the haters the attention that they wanted to try to send her off She did her job. She reported on the trial and she talked about scumbags that beat women. She is was very emotional. You know, these type of trials open up wounds for people that have been as a great, they have seen it or they know somebody that it has happened to. And trust me, the way the stats are looking, one out of every three people have been a victim of abuse. So you have people that are saying, we're sick of this. We want to change. Tell on the people, but why do they tell? Why would you tell and you got people that's gonna say you liked it, you did everything, a lot of people, myself included, we all was looking for love in all the wrong places. Okay? That was a song. Looking for love in all the wrong places. There are a lot of people that are messed up mentally right now from being great. There are some people that want all of these grapists, and especially people that mess with kids. They want them, they want the worst type of treatment to happen to them for allegedly messing with kids, ruining their lives, making them become, you know, they numb their pain with drugs and stuff. They're trying to fight away the memories. So you have a beautiful woman that was reporting on the case that had to be worried about his bullies, his goons. You know, if she would even live, because we know how dangerous this man is, and you people jumping up and down for joy when another man attacked her. So we're gonna.
So I was never in any danger. Even that last day, all right, that everybody wants to talk about. I know y'all saw the live streams. You guys, what you didn't see where there were two armed guards stopping anybody from jumping on me. Now, let me just say this. I can 100% handle myself. But I do want to say this. It was traumatic. But not for the reason you guys think. You have been confronted with breath so bad that you can see them coming around the corner. Breath so bad that you can literally they enter the room 2 hours before they do. I do not know what's going on, but when these young men decide, it's always the ones that want to hit women, abuse women, but then they see two armed guards standing around and they think again, yes, B, you thought. However, can I just say, you, it's always the young men that are use that term loosely, are old men that are washed up and mad that they're not young men anymore because somehow, I don't know. My daddy always said, watch out for men that resent stuff, right? And you, and this is the most traumatic thing. You guys are so you could have been hurt. Maybe first of all, I can handle myself. Yes, it was disconcerting to see a grown man yelling and crashing out, hoping they could rip me apart, and they can't because there's two armed guards. That my man got me because I guess he knows what evil lies in the hearts of men. I thought he was just being overprotective, but apparently he was protecting me. Anyway, back to the dragon breath, right? When we source a product, it's going to be
So anyway, Tisa Tells was attacked by another content creator who wanted to attack her because of her stance. And he was a man, and he's probably an abuser. You know, all of them people, they stick together. You know, the type of men that like to beat women. You know, you got to dance to my mouth, my music. You know, these type of people. And so, um, thank goodness that Tisa Tells had some great security, because not only did they have did she have to worry about Diddy's people. This comment Mr. Frank Meadows put, my stepson learned from his dad that it was okay to be like that. Again, this is learned behavior. Most people see their parents or a member of their family putting their hands on people and they think this is okay. When I found out, he never did it again. So you got some people that's saying it's not okay. It's not okay to put your hands on anybody, 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 anybody. It's not okay. You're a sorry piece of shit. Anytime you have to put your hands on somebody and you know they are defenseless, you are a coward in my book. You are a coward. And people wonder why people walk around here and with rage in them because they have been abused. Some of you people ought to be glad. Some people really even want you in their lives because of your toxic, dirty behavior. And then again, like I say, we don't address these dirty folks. You're dirty. Matthew Whittington, if y'all can help him, he's trying to reach 5K. I just want to put out content. I bring people on. I'm glad I have people that still come to my channel. Even, you know, when I have people that I might not even agree with them, but I still respect them because everybody's feelings and opinions matter. The question I'm asking to people today is, do y'all think that this is great behavior to see a man attack and verbally assault a woman because she is reporting on a piece of a shit of a man that has a history of beating women, breaking women's noses, and y'all think this is okay? And because this woman is a shining star, Tisa Tells is a shining, rising star, and y'all jealous of her, y'all would sit there and let a man attack her. Y'all all pathetic in my book. Any of y'all that's talking about her, you're pathetic. You all have told your stories based on your opinions. Like last week, man, I was like a raving lunatic. I'm so sick of evil winning. It opened the wounds of past hurt. If y'all think it's okay for a man to bully a woman based on her opinion, call her names and everything, y'all pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. Y'all are jealous of the beautiful Tisa Tells, who knows how to act professional. She's standing her ground on reporting on an abuser, and y'all mad. Y'all mad. You can't make this stuff up. Never in my lifetime would I ever thought that I would be seeing women not defending another woman. I want to see Tisa Tell reach all kind of records. I want her to see her go to ABC, maybe get her own show. I want her to report on these piece of shit of men that want to beat on women, maybe try to find some help for these people, maybe have people come on and do some type of healing. But y'all don't want to do that because y'all got the spirit of jealousy in y'all. Y'all cannot support somebody that's trying to do the right thing. Remember, there are always three sides to a story, too. But y'all don't want to, you know. When it come to Tisa, y'all ain't trying to hear nothing. She's a liar, she's this, she's that. And the woman is doing her job. Anybody that showed up for that trial and did not like Diddy, you are heroes because you already know that you was going against some evil forces. You don't know, you still don't know what this man might do to you. You got people writing letters saying they're fearful for their lives. This man can reach outside of the jail and y'all jumping for joy and happy for another man attacking a woman for talking about this piece of shit of a man. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. It's all I can say. Lord have mercy. Every woman should be rallying around another woman when it comes to this. And I had myself, I had to be checked. I had people that even checked me on the way I felt about some of these women when it came to the R. Kelly case. You know, so I was checked and I was put in my place. And you have to, sometimes, you gotta face the facts. Some of you women are gonna always be in trouble. You're never gonna be happy because you don't stand by and put your emotions aside and say, you know what? They wrong. They wrong. They wrong. They're an abuser. They're a rapist. Every time, every morning in that courthouse, women should have been embracing women because we have all, and y'all lying if y'all say that y'all have never been in an abusive relationship, whether it was mentally or financially. Don't try to act like your life been all peaches and creams, 'cause it ain't been. Some of us that went through some hell that we shame to talk about, we would never talk about. And now the reason some people will never tell is because, hey, we love the abusers. Love shouldn't hurt. Love should be saying, let's go get some help. Let's go get some therapy. This ain't normal. You are the problem. Stop blaming everybody else. You the one that put your hands on them. It's not their fault. You the one toxic. You shouldn't drink because you turn into a maniac. You got some mental illness going on. You want to make everybody else look bad and act like your life is perfect. Some of y'all running around here thinking because you got great jobs and great this and that, and nobody wants to be around you. You ruin a good time. Start looking at self before you start attacking other people. I had to be checked on the way I thought, but I also faced the fact. I faced the facts. Most abusers think it's normal because they've seen this behavior growing up, or they've seen another family member attack somebody else. So they think it's normal. Love should not hurt. Love should never hurt. But of course, we believe in the Cinderella stories. And so it's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people have looked for love in all the wrong places. A lot of people have invested time in the wrong man or woman. You know, a lot of y'all had to be in abusive relationships just to find out when you finally walked away, you had courage to go out here, be this path that I'm on. I am right where God wants me to be. And so before I had my rude awakening by some people, because I had the misconception of stuff too. A lot of women change men like they change clothes because they see the stuff. One man pop them upside the head, they go. They go on to the next one. They go on to the next one. Love should never hurt. And ain't no bad, you know. Y'all want to talk about y'all some cold-blooded women out here. Y'all goddesses and queens. Well, I had it wrong in some situations. And we do get a little prejudice when it comes to people that we love. But we should never be able to say, you wrong, you are an abuser, you did it, you need to apologize. I'm not walking around or being around any people that want to sit up and act like ain't nothing happened the next day and you done wreaked havoc, you done beat up on folks, you done jumped on folks, you done attacked people. Y'all, some of y'all done cuss folks out, want to throw them out of their house. You done talked about them. You done did everything possible instead of looking at yourself. Because if y'all this worried about Tisa Tales reporting on a piece of shit man, y'all got some heavy issues going on in your life. This is April Showers. I thank y'all for joining me. Tisa Tales, the sky is the limit for you. I want to thank you for being a brave woman because Diddy know that you didn't like him. He knows you covered. So you got to worry about that, the aftermath. Y'all can sit up here and say this man okay, he shouldn't be there, and people come unalive by talking about him. So you were brave. You were a brave woman to be out there and stand your ground against a piece of shit garbage man that puts their paws on a woman. So I admire you for standing up for your truth. And I admire people that's making a stance in their opinions because you can't have healthy conversations with people anymore. People want to attack, attack, attack. You know, I have a problem with women that'll chase men down, do everything. Sometimes there are some women, you know, y'all want that man so bad. Y'all gonna fight other women over. You gonna lie, cheat, you gonna do everything you can to get that man. And as the old folks would say, you made that bed, you gotta lie in it. Now there are some people, they gonna do everything they can do to get that man. That includes fighting other women, doing everything. Love should never hurt. This is April Showers, and I thank y'all for joining me for this show. All of you people that's talking about Tisa Tales, all of you that allow or think it was cool for this man to attack her, y'all ain't shit. That's all I can say. You're jealous? Y'all jealous? You jealous, huh? And it is. Y'all jealous. And that's all it is. You're jealous. All of y'all running around here making commentary on Tisa Tales. You are jealous of her. That spirit of jealousy. That spirit because she didn't act ghetto fabulous. So y'all jealous. And the spirit of jealousy. You jealous of it. Y'all are jealous. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all for having the spirit of jealousy where you are laughing because another man attacked a woman because you're jealous because she's professional and she has gotten opportunities. She didn't act ghetto fabulous, and she's standing up for what she believes in. And so, thank you all for joining me. Y'all know I can't mind my own business. I always got something to say about something, and I'ma call it the way I see it. Um, Hopefully, if the good Lord keeps me around here, cause I be asking the Lord, what should I do? I got too emotional last week, cause trust and believe me, y'all. I need y'all to know, I get up and I meditate. And I don't want nobody to get this twisted. I am a flawed woman who's fighting my own demons, okay? But let me tell you something. I'm not going to hurt another human being. I might self destruct with my own self. I try to create a happy environment. I love her, and I get up and I meditate and I talk to the good Lord. And I had to set boundaries for myself where I would no longer be around toxic people, toxic people that every time you with them, they ruin the evening, they ruin the time, then they play victims. I said no more new friends because you do not know what you're getting nowadays. The spirit of jealousy, the deceitful people, you know, it's alive and well, but there are still some good people left. And I have a great network of family and friends who I love, and I love deeply. And I will do whatever I can to help them. I do not have to belittle somebody, do devilish, evil, demonic acts to try to ruin somebody. Y'all better be careful out here, 'cause that karma bus will come back on you. Everything you put out here in this atmosphere is gonna come back to you. So, well, I got all emotional last week. I know that evil is not gonna always win. It seems like it. It seems like, you know, we need to get a little closer to a higher power. But worry about things that you can control. And that's the people that you have in your lives now. Learn from your lessons. Learn from your mistakes. Take everything as a learning lesson. And remember, you don't have to dog out another person to be like. Everybody is a shining star. This is April Showers. Thank you for joining me. Have a great evening. Stay away from jealous hearted people. When people show you the dirt bags and the scumbags that they are, stay away from them. Peace out.